Hello everyone, greetings to one and all. In today's episode of our recipe technical tutorial on ABAP and ABAP and HANA, we are going to see our third syntax set that is exclusive for ABAP and HANA. In today's topic, we are going to discuss about data type declarations. Now, what's new about the data type declarations? The best part of data type declarations are the data types are chosen dynamically by the compiler rather than the developer choosing or assigning it. This you can see it in different scenarios, multiple scenarios. And this data type declarations doesn't stop there. It is also applicable for field symbols and classes, which you will have a better clarity when we get into the real-time examples. The syntaxes under discussion in today's topic are data type declarations, which we use in our general programming, yes, and then field symbol declarations and the class declarations. Now let's get on to the demo. So this is a simple sample program that I've written. We'll take one example at a time. Now if you see here, first I have to define the variable as the lv underscore vbl1, and then I have to type it to string, and then I assign a character set of characters to this particular variable because it has been already declared a string. Now, assigning this variable with the data type of string is done manually. This is regular programming. But look at here. This is on a dynamic way. I'm not giving any data types myself to this variable nvbl1. The data type is declared, or in other words defined dynamically by the compiler based upon the value that I assign to it, right? So this is what I was talking about. This is what I'm talking about, the data type declarations. Now let's move to the second example. Here I'm dealing with lines. So this, like, I know the lines of a particular table is always an integer value. So I define the data type as I for this lv underscore lines, and then I count the entries in the table and assign it to it. But here in the new syntax, it's completely different. I don't assign the data type I to it. The system assigns to it on a dynamic way. Let's see these examples in our debugger session. But before that, let me also take you through the third examples and the fourth examples. The third is a simple field symbol wherein the same, previously we defined the field symbol for the particular structure, but here we just read the table and assign the field symbol on the go. Similarly, even in the loop also, we assign the field symbol on the go. So the data types of these field symbols get assigned from the relevant internal table directly. Now, the last and the fourth example is the class declarations. In previously, we used the create object keyword, but right now it's pretty simple. You just create the variable. That's common in both the cases, but instead of create object, you just use new and the class. Now let's quickly go through this, all the examples, and it'll have a better clarity. So let me just place a breakpoint here on the first line and run you through the debugger. Now if you see here, the lv underscore vbln, okay, what is the data type of it? It is character string 0. Now I just assign the value vbln, and let me check what is the data type of it. It is character string 8. Okay. Now similarly, let's go to nvbln1. What is the data type of it? It's character string 7. But I have not assigned a character string 7 anywhere, right? The character string 7 is basically assigned dynamically based upon the value that is going to be passed. That's it. You see, still it is character string 7. So this is what I was saying. It's dynamically assigned by the compiler. Similarly, what is the data type of lv underscore lines? If you double click and you understand it, the data type is I of 4, 4 values, integer 4. Now, if we go further for this lv underscore n lines and let us check the data type, it is again I underscore 4. But here I have not assigned it, the compiler assigned it. This is what I was talking about, automatic dynamic allocation. Similarly, this field symbol, until this point, it is not yet assigned. As soon as I read, now you see the field symbol is still not assigned because LT underscore tab doesn't have any entry. Now imagine I'm adding an entry here dynamically, just to show the assignment part. Let me just append a row and I will enter some value here dynamically. 1, 2, 3, 4. Enter. Now this particular internal table has an entry. I execute this loop statement. I double click on fs underscore loop. If you see, in case of fs underscore read, the field symbol was not assigned because it did not have an entry. But when I added dynamically an entry here and looped at it, again this fs underscore loop got an entry, which is the field symbol got assigned with a structure. Now let me jump on back to the same read statement and let me try to read it. And now when I click on fs underscore read, you see the structure is now assigned. So what do you understand from this? You don't have to declare this field symbol upfront, because in case of a declaration, the field symbols would have or should have been already assigned. But here, since the compiler dynamically assigns it, if there is no value, there is no structure assigned to the field symbol, and that particular memory remains safe. If there are values, then the field symbol is assigned the structure. So this dynamicness is an added advantage with the new syntax. Now, let's move on to the class part. This, as I told you before, the declaration of LC class is same, but here you're using an LC class, create object as a syntax for creating this, whereas in the new syntax, we just create it by using a new symbol. Okay. I hope all the concepts that I've been explained today is pretty clear. We have used some of the debugging concepts, and we have also been introducing you with different set of new syntaxes as part of ABAP and HANA. So explaining the syntaxes are very critical because my future sessions are going to cover some key technical concepts for which you may need to have to know these syntaxes. So that's the reason I'm taking you through these all new syntaxes of ABAP and HANA platform. Once again, thank you all for the time. I request you all to go through my all my other series videos as well, which is very interesting and helpful in making you a complete all-rounder in ABAP and HANA platform. Thank you, peace, and blessings to everyone.